Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Just like last stream, if you see my arm flailing around a lot, it's because I'm trying to entertain my son. Also, ignore my hair, it is a hot mess. So, as you guys might know, last week I was trying to finish as much Etsy work as I could because my production launch was supposed to be happening really soon, and I needed all of the designs ready for the 1st of May, which I did manage to do. Technically, I posted it on the 2nd because I didn't end up going to bed until 2 a.m. that night, but it was done. The one thing I didn't get to finish though was those Etsy reels that we were talking about. I managed to film all of them except for one, but I wanted to chuck them into Premiere Pro, get a couple of things edited, maybe add some music and then schedule them, which I did not get to do. And I didn't really want to do it on like the Friday or Saturday because Friday and Saturday are the days that I spend with my partner. Not to mention Saturday was also election day, so we did that. We did like a really big shop for the rest of the month, like doing our month's worth of groceries. So I don't have to do any grocery shopping or drop off any Etsy orders because I did all of that yesterday. But the time that I would have spent doing that today is now going to be put towards making sure these Etsy reels are finally finished. Like I really, really wanted to have everything done so that the 1st of May I could just relax and not have to touch the Etsy business, like only like pack orders and ship orders. I didn't want to do anything with the socials, which is why I prepped all of these reels. But today is now the 4th, and I still have stuff to do related to the shop, so you know, it is what it is. So yeah, today's plan, I'm going to finish off those Etsy reels. I'm gonna do my regular like YouTube VOD uploads and like Twitch reel uploads because that's all supposed to be today as well. I'm gonna hopefully try and animate at least one Nobilis reel today because if you watched last week's vlog, you'll know that my personal project day I actually spent doing stuff for the Etsy shop. And originally, my plan was going to be to spend Tuesday and Wednesday today both doing personal project stuff because now I don't have Etsy stuff to do and I can kind of catch up on my backlog. But on Tuesday, I'm spending some time with a really good Twitch friend of mine. Sorry, my cat's going absolutely feral. Woo! You want to show them how feral you are? He's keeping an eye on the string that I've got. Oh, don't get camera shy now. It's alright, he doesn't like going feral on camera. But what I was saying is I'm going to be hanging out with a really, really good friend of mine, Brentzone on Twitch. I don't know if he posts anywhere on YouTube, but he's also on Twitter and Blue Sky. Really, really fun Sonic streamer. Love his content. We met ages ago when Sonic Frontiers came out and he raided into one of my streams and the rest is history. So we're going to be hanging out off stream. I don't know what we're going to do yet. I might try and convince him to play Mario Party Jamboree with me. But yeah, so since that's what I'm going to be doing on Tuesday, and then on Tuesday I also have an apartment inspection from Strata. So I'm going to spend today doing the stuff that I would have done on Tuesday, or at least trying to do the stuff that I would have done on Tuesday. I don't think I'll get 2 reels done. I'll probably only be able to get 1, but I'm not expecting Brent or Strata until like 2 p.m. on Tuesday. So I might be able to spend Tuesday morning making a reel, and then all of Wednesday will be a reel. So today's going to be a Nobilis day. Sorry, I meant this week is going to be a Nobilis week, my bad. I also have a couple of commissions that I need to finish on stream tomorrow. I got a commission yesterday for a PNG tuber, so I'm now officially going to have 5 PNG tuber children. I don't know if Petch and Skylar are still streaming. I don't think they are, unfortunately. I know Chilinks still streams, but she only uses the PNG tuber when she's streaming gaming. Otherwise, she's got a 3D VR chat model for when she does VR chat. And the 4th one has not debuted yet, and I don't know when they're going to debut. So I have 4, but, you know, only 1 kind of shows up. So this is going to be my 5th one. I really hope that something gets somewhere with this 5th one. But yeah, I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to wash up. I think my cat's done playing. He's just kind of sitting in his cat tower. And then off to work, I suppose. Okay, so slight change of plan. As I was getting ready to wash my face, my cat literally threw himself on me in the bathroom, and I've been holding him for about 5 minutes, and he does not want to get down. So I have no idea when I'm gonna be able to start my day. But at least my cat is happy. Oh, perfect. Not gonna lie, I know he's camera shy, so I was kind of hoping that once I pulled out the phone, he would hop off. Hi! Good boy. So I'm still not done. I had to edit the TikToks a little more than I thought I did. It's currently 1:14 and I'm only just now trying to upload them. But I came across something that I don't know why it's happening, but it really bothers me. So I'm trying to upload TikToks in bulk on PC, and when I drag them over, see there's 5 there, it stops me and it says only one file can be uploaded at a time. But I don't know why it's doing that, because on my other TikTok page, which is the one where I post all of my Twitch shorts, this one right here, Silvitrine, where I do all of my Twitch gameplay shorts, when I upload videos to schedule for this TikTok page, it will let me schedule as many videos as I want at once. I usually schedule 14 TikToks in one go. So I don't know why for my small business account, it's showing me this. Only one file can be uploaded at a time. I don't know why I can't mass upload on my small business page, but I can mass upload on my Twitch video page. I don't understand, and it's making the process a lot longer than it needs to be. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm now logged into my Silvitrine TikTok page where I do my Twitch clips. I'm gonna go upload. All right, select videos to upload. I'm gonna drag all 14 in here. As you can see, the little number 14. And it lets me do all 14 of them at once. So why can I mass upload on this TikTok page, but I can't mass upload on my Etsy's TikTok page? I'm really confused. If anyone in the comments knows why, or if there's a way to fix it, please let me know. All right, the time is now 2:50 p.m. I just finished doing all of my Etsy reel edits and schedules and all of my Twitch page videos, like the reels and the VODs. I just finished scheduling those as well. I think lunchtime is overdue. So I'm gonna have some lunch, I'm gonna prep a snack. I might start prepping stuff for dinner because I'm supposed to be cooking dinner for my partner and I tonight. We'll see how that goes. I don't think I'll have time to finish an animated reel before my stream starts, but I'll definitely have time to start one. And then tomorrow's whole thing is just cleaning the house for the inspection on Tuesday and getting my MYOB all sorted. So if I can do those 2 things, then maybe before my stream I will sit down and I will do some more Nobilis reels. I don't really care how they get done. I just want 4 of them because last week I didn't make any and I usually try to make 2 per week. So in order to make up for the fact that I use my reel creating time to instead do Etsy products, I want to make sure that I have 4 of them so that my buffer is still kind of the same. But first it's time for lunch. Okay, it's now 3:39 p.m. I was gonna start sooner. I had finished my lunch, I had done everything, but my cat decided that he wanted to have a snuggle for a little bit. I don't know where he's gone. He's a bit zoomy at the moment. Ready? Boo! Boo, 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 boo. So yeah, I only have about an hour, a little less than an hour, maybe like 50 minutes to at least rough up this animation. And then at 4:30, I need to prepare for my stream and also start cooking dinner because this isn't like the soup that I made last week where I could prep it all, throw it in the pot, and then have it cook for the entirety of my stream so that it was ready by the time I finished streaming. This meal only takes about 20-30 minutes to cook, and I can't change what we're having for dinner because my partner and I have already meal prepped for this week. So I have to make it at 4:30. It'll be done by 5, hopefully, which is when my stream starts. And it won't be nice and hot and fresh for my partner when he comes home, but, you know, at least he's got food to eat. I already told him he's fine with it. So I'm going to do this, and then hopefully everything will be good when stream time comes. Good morning. It's now Monday morning. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't think you guys will see a lot of me today because tomorrow is our inspection for our apartment. So my two priorities today are cleaning, making sure everything is nice and clean, and doing my MYOB for my small business because it's the first Monday of May, and that's usually when I do this kind of thing. Usually what I would do is I would wake up, have breakfast, do the deep clean of the apartment, and then I would sit down and do my MYOB. But I'm not gonna do it that way this time because that's usually how I did it in the summer. It would get really, really hot. So I would do all of the grunt work and then I would have a shower and sit down and do my work. But because the cleaning isn't actually gonna take that long, our partner and I do a pretty good job keeping the apartment clean, so I just gotta touch things up really quickly. I'm gonna be spending pretty much my entire day sat in my chair, and I don't think that's good for my knee. So I'm gonna have breakfast, shower, do my MYOB first, and then once my MYOB is all done, I can take a break from sitting in the chair by standing up and doing some cleaning. I hope that I can get through it all in one go. Most of the time I'm able to, but if my knee is particularly bad, I will need to take breaks in between. So yeah, we're gonna eat, clean up myself, do my MYOB, and then clean up the house. If I have time after that, I'm gonna continue the animation that I started yesterday for Nobila Studios. That way tomorrow, before Brent shows up, I can like at least kind of start a second one. Wednesday will be rough because by the end of Wednesday, I want to have 4 done to make up for the fact that I didn't do any last week. But yeah, I don't think you guys will see too much of me today unless I get time to sit down and animate. So let's get started. Okay, I just finished my MYOB stuff. I'm talking in my Discord server because I uploaded a reel a few days ago about how we found out the Pope was dead in the middle of playing Blueprints, and I happened to catch it at 666 views. So my reel about the Pope being dead has 666 views, so we're having a bit of a meme about it on the Discord server. And I'm about to start cleaning, but I am getting a little bit peckish. So what I have behind me is a new dip. I know in like the very first vlog that I ever made, I tried some like some garlic dip, and it was pretty good. It was really nice once I combined it with chicken crimpies, but I wanted to try something new. So I have chili and lime hummus, and this time instead of biscuits, I actually have a bunch of carrots that I chopped up yesterday while I was doing meal prep, and I'm gonna try this because chili and lime sounds really fucking good. All right, moment of truth. I got my little carrot here. I'm gonna try and get a nice big dip. My cat's coming to say hello. Hey, Nemi. I don't think you can have chili and lime. I think it'd make you sick. You don't want to eat that. I let him have a sniff, but he can't eat any. Yeah, attaboy. Yeah, see, you don't want that. All right. Bone apple tea, everybody. It's just ever so slightly spicy hummus. It's nice. I really like it. It's a good spice, but I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting more. It's the exact same reaction that I had to the garlic dip, but it's really good. All right. I'm gonna go clean now. I'll be back. All right, it's now 2:36. I have finished all of my cleaning, which was a little quicker than I thought. I expected to be cleaning until about 3 p.m., but we're making great time. So I'm gonna have some lunch. That's the sound you can hear in the background. It's the microwave going off. And maybe you guys can see a time lapse of me continuing to work on this right before the stream. I don't know if I'll reconnect with you guys before the stream or after the stream or at all after this point of today. But we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go have lunch and then you guys can watch me work on this.
You enjoying your hidey hole for the first time? Nemi.
Hi. So, I didn't take any clips yesterday. I did one like in the morning, just talking through my plan and what was gonna happen. And then that was like it. So I'm not gonna include that clip. But basically, what ended up happening was I did my little bit of work before uh, the inspection thing. I've already forgotten what it was. So I did a little bit of that. I met up with my friend Brent. We had a really, really good time, but as the day kind of went on, we realized that like I was slowly losing my energy like throughout the entire call, and I think he was too because we both kind of like mellowed out a little bit. I ended up canceling my stream, and I went to bed. I think maybe like an hour or so after that call. So there was not like it was a very low energy day. I realized as the call was going on that like I'm exhausted. Now that I've had time to sit down and just hang out with someone and chill, I've realized that I'm actually like super burnt out. It makes sense because all of last month and a little bit of the month before, I was trying to prioritize Etsy shop designs. And I was kind of like, even when I wasn't really feeling it, I was like, no, I have a deadline. I have to force it all through because I need them ready by June. Originally, I was going to be attending a couple of conventions. Some of them have fallen through, some of them I'm still waiting to hear from. But regardless, I wanted them ready for June, like definitely. So I had to pump them all out as fast as I could. And now that that's done, that was done like last week. I'm still trying to pump stuff out. I'm trying to pump out some, like, as I've been mentioning throughout the whole vlog, animated reels for my other YouTube page because I want like at least a month and a half worth of buffer so that I don't have to touch it for a little while and I can hyper focus on my other projects. But I think yesterday, like having a middle day where I could just kind of sit and relax, kind of made my body realize how drained I am. So I am still gonna do the animation stuff today. I am still going to like finish as much of the reels as I can, but I'm not gonna try and force it. I didn't get to finish 2 yesterday. I only finished 1 and I got like halfway through another one. So I technically need to finish 2.5 today. And my usual pace is like 2. So I'm just gonna get through what I can get through. And then next week, there might not be a vlog, or there might be like a vlog that's just like me talking through a project, like something that I can reasonably film in like only 1 or 2 days. Because I think next week I just need a bit of a rest. I'm going to stop working on animation reels. I'm going to stop working on the fairy tale. I'm going to stop working on Forget Me Not just for the week. And then the week after that, we'll see what happens. Either that or I'll try and carry on through next week. And then the week after will be the week that I take everything off. It depends on when my birthday is. Okay, today is May 7th. My birthday is May 17th. So today's Wednesday. It'll be next Saturday. So I think it's a good idea for next week to be the week that I don't really do anything. Just have some fun for my birthday week. And then the week after that, we'll kind of hit the ground running again. I do have enough of a buffer to do that. I know that I should have at least 2 videos in the backlog now. And the idea was to have another 4 so that like in total there would be 5 videos backlog because there's one that's going up this Friday. But even if I can only get like a 4-week backlog, that'll be fine because I'll rest 1 week. The next week I'll focus on Forget Me Not and getting some stuff ready for my partner, which I will be planning to turn into a vlog. And then the week after that I can hyper focus on the Fairy's Tale, like start getting shit for the pilot ready to go. And then week 4, I can kind of get back into my regular routine where I have 1 day for Forget Me Not, 1 day for the Fairy's Tale, and then 1 day for Nobilis Reels. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm like planning my whole month today all of a sudden. I need to make some reels, so I'm gonna have some like speed stuff going. It's probably only gonna be reels today, unless I decide I really, really need a break, in which case I might doodle something else. But that's the plan. guys, I just finished my stream. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit low energy. We were kind of low energy the whole stream, but luckily we were playing The Walking Dead, so you kind of can be a bit low energy. I'm here with my baby. He's also very low energy tonight, which surprised me. Usually he starts bothering me around the end of my stream time for his post-stream play. But I think he's a little bit upset with me because before the stream, while I was setting up, he came up behind me while I was like crouched on the floor and he like gently bit like the inside of my elbow. And I think it was a love bite or maybe just a grabbing attention bite. He wasn't like attacking me, but still I overreacted and I got like really angry at him and I was like, Nemi, no. And I think he didn't like that I had like gotten upset with him because he walked away and he didn't bother me for the entirety of my stream. Even at the end, when I was giving him cuddles, he only gave me cuddles because I picked him up and put him in my lap. He will still accept pets. He's still accepting pets, but I think he's a little bit upset that I got angry at him for showing affection one of the ways that he knows how. So I'm hoping that we can sit down, have some dinner together, and maybe he'll ease up a little bit more. My poor baby, because he very rarely gives love bites, so it caught me super off guard when he bit me. But that's okay, that's fine, we'll work with that. I haven't put together any of the vlog. It's like 9 p.m, so I'm going to do all of my Twitch clips, set up some dinner, edit the vlog, schedule the vlog for tomorrow morning. Hopefully I can organize a thumbnail when I wake up tomorrow morning, because I would have to shut down my computer, move all the way back, and then turn it back on in order to do a thumbnail now. But I think it'll work out. I think it'll be just fine. So thank you everyone for joining me on this vlog. I'm gonna take next week off, so I'm probably not gonna do any like serious vlogging. What I might do is like on the Monday, I will like take some time to record one of my bigger videos. Like I keep dropping hints at like a future, like a project that I've been working on. I'm like, oh, it'll get its own vlog soon. It'll get its own vlog soon. I think next week I'll start recording that vlog. It might not be as long because I'm not going to do like, here's this day, here's this day, here's that day. I'm just going to talk you through the process of making the product. But yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time. I'm gonna try and take next week as easy as I can because it's my birthday week. And then we should be back to our regularly scheduled programming the week after. So thanks everyone for joining me. I know it was super uneventful, but like, this is just kind of what my week is. I really want to keep it low key for a while until my Etsy products come in and then we can like hit the ground running again. So see you next time.